So Kenshi is this Swiss-based company offering services such as custom Oracle networks, blockchain Internet of Things SDKs, deep indexing, GraphQL, and reverse API or webhooks on multiple chains such as Ethereum, Arbitrum, Aurora, Avalanche, Fantom, Polygon, Bitgert. What the fuck is Bitgert? And even BNB Smart Chain. So in the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency, things are changing constantly. And a company like Kenshi stands at the forefront as a pioneering innovator in the blockchain space. Kenshi was founded in December 2021 and is based in the heart of Switzerland. They are a company that's driven by a mission to foster the convergence of the traditional web or Web 2.0 and the decentralized future, Web 3.0, which is powered by cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Kenshi has a commitment to innovation and excellence that fuels their dedication to providing cutting-edge blockchain solutions. What solutions am I actually talking about though? Kenshi's flagship offerings reflect their understanding of the digital world and their vision for its future. The Kenshi product and service line starts with the Kenshi Oracle Network. It's a serverless, asynchronous, and fault-tolerant framework that redefines the possibilities for creating, deploying, and operating custom oracles on an Ethereum virtual machine-based blockchain network. It's a testament to their technical expertise and their drive and ambition to push the boundaries of what is currently possible in the blockchain world. In order to complement the Kenshi Oracle Network, they also have a very powerful blockchain data indexing and processing solution. They call it the Kenshi Deep Index. What the Kenshi Deep Index does is provide a full stack data consumption, enabling efficient event management on the blockchain, as well as with a suite of tools such as Deep Index Sync, Deep Index GraphQL, Deep Index MQL, and Deep Index RAPI. Kenshi makes it super easy to manage, query, and analyze blockchain data. That's their whole mission. They also recognize the growing importance of the Internet of Things in the modern real world today and in the future. To this end, they developed the Kenshi Blockchain Internet of Things SDK software development kit that allows embedded devices to receive and process blockchain events efficiently. That's amazing. This innovation paves the way for a seamless integration between Internet of Things and connected systems, further bridging the gap between the traditional web and the decentralized future. So I know when I first heard about Kenshi, I thought, oh my god, the weaves have finally made it to the blockchain and this is going to be another meme shit token. And I don't know what it is with all these Oracle projects and their weird founders. Like Chainlink has a guy whose sole life's ambition is to tokenize Big Macs and put them on the blockchain. And Kenshi has a founder that's obsessed with Japanese swords. But whatever it is, these quirks also match the ambition of the main developers and the founders of these projects. At Kenshi, they have solutions that are a testament to their forward-thinking approach, their technical expertise, and their commitment to revolutionizing how the world actually interacts with the blockchain. So just to go over it again quickly before I break down each feature, the Deep Index allows indexing blockchain events for extremely fast access. The Internet of Things software development kit allows for receiving blockchain events on Internet of Things devices, and the Oracle Network allows for creating custom oracles. And all of this is available to be used today across multiple chains. The Kenshi Deep Index is an advanced blockchain data indexing and processing solution that's designed for seamless data consumption and efficient event management. By harnessing the benefits of rapid querying, in-depth analysis, and streamlined integration with smart contracts, all within a user-friendly platform that's tailored for the modern blockchain ecosystem. The Kenshi Deep Index service consists of multiple services for retrieving, querying, and processing blockchain data. The first feature is the syncing feature, which can be used to retrieve, store, and index data on the Kenshi database clusters. Second is the GraphQL and MQL, which can be used to query, search, and retrieve synced blockchain data in your decentralized applications. The third service is the Reverse API service, which is used for getting notifications about new blockchain events on your HTTP endpoints. The Kenshi Oracle Network is a groundbreaking framework designed to revolutionize creating, deploying, and operating custom oracles in an EVM-based blockchain network. The Kenshi Oracle Network is a high-performance asynchronous oracle network that's built as a platform for hosting custom oracles. And those custom oracles could include VRF or verifiable random function oracles to enable blockchain developers to generate random numbers. The Kenshi Internet of Things SDK is all about empowering Internet of Things and embedded devices with seamless integration to receive and process blockchain events. If you'd like to use any of these services, you can head over to kenshi.io, which is Kenshi's website, and gain access to it for your applications immediately. Moving on, I'd like to actually talk about Kenshi's decentralized network, Unchained. So Unchained is a decentralized peer-to-peer network for data validation, so essentially a layer 0. Unchained nodes work to validate data together and are rewarded in KNS or Kenshi tokens. The validated data can then be queried by consumers in exchange for KNS tokens. This model makes Unchained an economically autonomous platform for data validation and exchange. You see, the whole point of Unchained is that it has the capability to index data from any blockchain and then act as a message broker between different blockchains. And through this, supply verified data to smart contracts and oracles. However, its primary purpose goes beyond just servicing as a middleman between on-chain and off-chain environments, or even providing data to existing blockchains. Unchained is a standalone platform, suitable for various applications that need validated and verified data. This data remains valuable even without being sent to the blockchain. Unchained enables direct use of verified data by analytical tools, data explorers, or even for training AI models. Moreover, the Unchained Network offers not just raw data, but also the necessary tools for data processing and analysis. This is an all-in-one suite. To achieve its objectives, Unchained is not required to function as a blockchain in the traditional sense, where data is organized chronologically, compiled into blocks, and then linked sequentially to preceding ones. No, Unchained allows its nodes the flexibility to validate and verify data at their own pace. Unlike traditional blockchain models, where there's a competition to propose a block in as fast of a period as possible. In Unchained, each piece of data, independently validated by a node, is acknowledged and recorded by other peers as additional verification for that data. Moreover, nodes within Unchained are not obligated to focus on identical data sets. Each peer has the autonomy to choose which data to validate and store, and which to bypass for any given reason. This approach grants Unchained exceptional flexibility and scalability, as data is effectively sharded and made available on an on-demand basis. Unchained is currently available to run a node on if you would like to. However, it is currently only in testnet. If you'd like to participate, I heavily encourage you to join the Telegram group, speak with the founders themselves, and get a node started up today. You can even do it on any old laptop, Mac, or Linux machine you have sitting around at home. So with every blockchain comes a consensus mechanism. The consensus mechanism in Unchained is multifaceted, so it's a little bit special. The first aspect actually concerns how peers communicate and acknowledge data within the network. You see, Unchained operates on a leaderless, trustless model, allowing each node to independently verify data and identify consensus among other network participants. This decentralized approach is all done to ensure that no single node or group of nodes holds authority over the rest in order to promote a more democratic and resilient system. The benefits of the system being leaderless as opposed to a centralized consensus mechanism like Raft or other blockchain models like Ethereum are endless. This structure enhances security as it reduces the risk of single points of failure being targeted and attacked. It also fosters a more egalitarian network, so where each participant has equal rights and equal opportunity to contribute and validate the data. This contrasts a lot of systems where certain nodes or leaders have a disproportionate control or influence. Furthermore, it enables greater scalability as the network can grow without the need for a complex leader selection process or the risk of bottlenecks at central points of failure. The second aspect of Unchained's consensus mechanism relates to the majority voting and the validation of data on the network. In situations where nodes present different values for a specific data metric, the resolution actually hinges on the voting power of each validator. This is where the liquid proof of stake system comes into play. The voting power of each node is going to be determined by the amount of KNS, Kenshi tokens which they have staked, plus any Kenshi tokens delegated to them by other users who are generating staking rewards by delegating it to their node to their host on the network. Consumers or peers assessing the validity of data must actually consider the aggregated voting powers backing different values of the data. A threshold is set by the consumers, so they could pick anywhere from like a 51% majority to needing 90% majority in order to deem data as valid and correct and acceptable and usable. This mechanism ensures that the majority decision weighted by the stake in the network is what dictates the accepted truth within the network. The liquid proof of stake system, or LPOS system, offers several advantages. It aligns validators' incentives with the network health and integrity, as their influence actually depends on their stake. This is going to reduce the likelihood of malicious behavior, as acting against the network's interests would directly impact a validator's own stake. Additionally, liquid proof of stake enables more dynamic participation and decentralization, as stakeholders can delegate their tokens, thus contributing to the network's governance without being active validators themselves. This method also allows for more flexibility, as well as diversity in the network decision-making, as it incorporates the perspectives of a broader range of participants and allows everybody in the community to have an opportunity to have an equal right and an equal say in the decentralized network of Kenshi Unchained. Alright, so this is why I even bothered to make an episode on Kenshi in the first place. You see, Unchained actually implements the BLS 12-381 algorithm combined with proof of knowledge of secret key, or KOSK, and signature aggregation. So the BLS 12-381 algorithm is a cryptographic pairing function that enables secure and efficient elliptic curve operations. This algorithm is actually known for its strength and efficiency in smaller sized keys compared to other cryptographic algorithms. Proof of knowledge of secret key is also a critical component in this setup because it ensures that only the holder of the private key can produce a valid signature. preventing any rogue public key attacks on aggregated signatures. But the signature itself cannot be used to derive the private key, also adding an extra layer of protection by doing so. Signature aggregation actually allows multiple signatures to be combined into a single compact signature. The benefits of signature aggregation are significant, especially in terms of scalability and efficiency. It reduces the amount of data that needs to be transmitted and stored, which is really amazing in a system where numerous transactions or validations occur. This not only saves space, but it also reduces processing time, making the system efficient and fast. For the liquid proof of stake and remote procedure call requests or RPC requests, for the cryptographic algorithm, Unchained adopts the same algorithm that's used by Ethereum. It's called the SECP-256K1 algorithm. I know it's a mouthful, but don't waste your time trying to remember it. Just remember that it's basically super secure. This choice is primarily to maintain compatibility with Ethereum while facilitating interactions and integrations between Ethereum-based systems and between Unchained. So the SECP-256K1 algorithm is an elliptic curve algorithm that's widely used in blockchain technologies today. It's really known for its application in Ethereum's transaction signing process. So through using this algorithm, Unchained ensures that its platform can seamlessly interact with Ethereum networks and services. This compatibility is obviously crucial for users and applications that operate across both Unchained and Ethereum platforms, which will be most likely the majority, as it simplifies processes and enhances user experience by allowing the use of the same cryptographic standards and tools. Unchained incorporates HypersSwarm for efficient peer-to-peer communication and automatic discovery of peers. HypersSwarm is based on distributed hash tables, or DHTs, and it specifically uses the Kademlia DHT protocol for its network operations. A distributed hash table, or DHT, is essential in decentralized networks for storing and finding data. In a DHT, in a distributed hash table, every piece of data is given a unique key, making it easy to locate the node that holds the data linked to that key. The Kademlia protocol used by HypersSwarm simplifies the process of finding nodes and accessing data. It arranges nodes based on their distance from each other in a unique identifier space. And then each node in a Kademlia-based distributed hash table keeps a list of the other nodes in the table as well, organized by how close they are in this space, therefore allowing for quick and reliable data searches. Through this technique, HypersSwarm is able to effectively find and connect peers within the Unchained network. And this method is key to building and maintaining a network of nodes that provide efficient data routing as well as stable peer-to-peer connections. In addition to the existing network, Unchained leverages what they like to call a gossip protocol. This gossip protocol is meant to enhance message broadcasting and peer communication. This protocol is integral for distributing messages across the network efficiently. When a node has a message that needs to be shared, it initially sends this message to 3 randomly chosen peers that it is directly connected with. Each node then that receives a message marks it as seen and processes the content and then relays it to an additional 3 nodes that have not yet received it. This process continues and continues and continues, ensuring widespread dissemination of the messages throughout the entire network. This gossip protocol offers several key benefits to Unchained. It ensures that even nodes that are not directly connected can communicate effectively through intermediate peers. This indirect method of communication guarantees that information reaches every single corner of the network, keeping all nodes informed and synchronized. The Gossip protocol contributes to the Unchained Network's resilience, and by disseminating messages along multiple paths, the network can maintain connection even if some nodes become unavailable. This redundancy is what safeguards against potential disruptions, ensuring consistent and reliable message flow throughout the Unchained network. Additionally, the Gossip protocol supports the scalability of Unchained because as the network expands, the protocol can also adapt, facilitating efficient communication without the need for any centralized point of failure. This decentralized approach is consistent with Unchained's principles to enhance the network's ability to grow as well as adapt seamlessly. The Unchained network is what powers all of Kenshi's products, services, and offerings. So now that I've dived into what Kenshi actually is, and the underlying system that powers all their products and services, I want to actually talk about the tokenomics behind the Kenshi or KNS token. So the Kenshi token is a utility token that grants the user access to the Kenshi ecosystem and all of the products and services that we already talked about. This token implements the ERC20 interface and actually exists on the Arbitrum 1 Layer 2 blockchain. The Kenshi token was also audited by Hacken with a perfect 10 out of 10 score. Another reason why I love the Kenshi token so much is because they were careful enough to follow the regulatory definition of a utility token in Switzerland, so in their native jurisdiction, ensuring that within their local jurisdiction there is no risk of being labeled a security. The Swiss Financial Market Supervisory Authority, also known as FINMA, actually defines utility tokens as tokens intended to provide access digitally to an application or service by means of blockchain-based infrastructure, which Kenshi does today. So it's not a speculative token without any actual real product backing behind it. That's the whole reason why I bothered to explain the Unchained network in the first place. Some of the utilities of the Kenshi token include being used to pay for the products and services that are provided by Kenshi, to be used for voting on community matters in the Unchained network as well, for staking so that token holders and Unchained validators can deposit their tokens in order to improve the security of the Unchained network, as well as for Unchained nodes by allowing validators and token holders to stake their tokens in the network in order to improve the security of the Unchained network, as well as for Unchained consumers in order to use the Kenshi token to access validated data stored on the Unchained network. Validators get these tokens as a reward for running an active node. The Kenshi token has a total supply of 1 billion tokens. The majority of the tokens, being 68.5%, were offered in a public offering on Uniswap, and you can obviously buy it on Uniswap today. That's really the easiest way to get the Kenshi token because it's not on any exchanges, honestly. They have zero plans to start listing on major exchanges until about a market cap of 25 million. And as I'm recording this video, the market cap of Kenshi is a mere 7 million. 4% of the total supply is reserved for products building on Kenshi, Academy rewards, and community rewards. Another 4% of the supply is reserved for future partnerships. For example, the centralized exchange listings or decentralized exchange listings or adding new chains. An additional 7% of that total supply is going to be the amount that's allocated for staking rewards. But currently only 10 million of these tokens are stored in the Kenshi staking contract. Another 4.5% is used as a reserve for the buyback address. So Kenshi also has a treasury. The treasury holds 12% of the token supply and includes tokens accumulated by Kenshi due to indirect or direct product sales. One thing I love about Kenshi is that it's just a really active and very friendly community. The Telegram is very inviting and the team is very helpful and active as well. They do have a community manager, but you are also able to directly communicate with the project's founders. And they like to do amazing stuff like include puzzles for the community where you can win wallets that contain hundreds of thousands of KNS tokens. You can win these wallets by completing puzzles and being the first one to decode the private keys to the wallets that control these tokens. And there's a puzzle going on right now where you can win 200,000 Kenshi tokens. That's really amazing that they're so generous with the community already, despite being at such a low market cap and without any actual incentive to host events like this. You don't get something like this very often, and you don't get a team that's as foundationally strong behind such an ambitious project like Kenshi very often as well. So the founder of Kenshi is a man named Puya. He's an entrepreneur and developer and innovator who has a passion for distributed and decentralized systems. He is the founder of Kenshi, but he's also the chief technology officer at Equip. The co-founder Henry is the CEO at Nidecker Group, LPS, and Equip. He's an entrepreneur in sports and technology as well, who's partnered with several amazing startups and has previous experience leading teams of over 100 people. The third co-founder, Natalie, is a data science professional with over 12 years of experience in applying machine learning and cryptography in a diverse range of industries. She's previously worked in places like IBM Research, and she holds multiple patents for her scientific work. The fourth and last co-founder is a gentleman named Kevin. He's a full-stack developer with a strong history and CV in cybersecurity and crypto assets. He's been growing online businesses for the last 3 years, and he's proficient in designing, marketing, and deploying complex infrastructures. This is a dream team made for success, with a strong work ethic behind them and a strong history of success in the past as well. So as I previously stated, Unchained currently is in testnet, so it means it hasn't officially launched yet. But once it does, it will be the structure and foundation behind all of Kenshi's products and services, like the Deep Index, like the RAPI, like the Internet of Things SDK and the Oracle network, and more. The people over at Kenshi are extremely intelligent, and they can give you a much better explanation about their project than I ever could. Like I said, you can directly talk to the developers any day of the week 24/7 simply by just joining their Telegram. This is an amazing opportunity to connect with some real heavyweights in the field, as well as be part of something that could be monumental in the future of the blockchain and crypto space. Anyways, I'm Andrew, the XRP Maximalist. I'm so happy this episode is done. I can't wait to go buy myself a shitload of chocolate and edit this. Anyways, have a good night. Take care, be safe, be well. God bless you.